Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, folks, it's time. Main event, vacant belt, violence incoming. Illia El Matador Topuria, the undefeated phenom with slick hair and hands like Thor's hammer, against Charles du Bronx Oliveira, who has submitted more people than Apple's terms and conditions. This isn't just a title fight, this is a theology debate. Can power and polish beat chaos and faith? Let's get into it. Illia El Matador Topuria, the man, the myth, the matador, minus the cape. Topuria comes in a minus 420 favorite. That's not just Vegas confidence, that's your aunt already put money on him and doesn't even watch MMA levels of hype. He's 16-0 and somehow manages to look both like a supermodel and someone who would happily elbow you unconscious in a parking lot. Illia has two moods in the cage. 1, walk you down like he's checking for parking violations, and 2, punch you until you regret every decision that led you here. His boxing is laser sharp, and he doesn't just swing. He invests in body shots like he's building a 401k. People talk about Topuria's hands, but don't sleep on the grappling. Dude has a Greco-Roman background and a BJJ black belt, which basically means if you clinch with him, you better have a backup plan and a will. He tossed around Bryce Mitchell like a gym towel. If he gets on top of you, you're either tapping or tweeting from the canvas. His fight IQ is high, his cage pressure is relentless, and he enters every bout looking like he's trying to collect rent. And yet, for all this dominance, he's still never faced a man quite like du Bronx. A Charles du Bronx Oliveira, the human submission machine, now entering the chat. A plus 320 underdog with 35 wins, 20 finishes, 16 submissions, and enough chaos energy to power the Las Vegas Strip for a week. Charles Oliveira doesn't walk into fights. He glides. He's that rare fighter who at any moment can be winning, losing, unconscious, and dangerous all at once. You could knock him down and he'll stand up like, cool, now I'll submit you. He's a Muay Thai lunatic with sniper knees, front kicks, and those freaky long arms that somehow make guillotines appear out of thin air. His striking has come so far, people forget the man used to get hit like his controller disconnected. These days, he's starching dudes like Chandler and Darius before they can even adjust their mouth guards. And on the mat, look, if you're within 6 inches of his legs, you're basically signing up for a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu seminar. Whether you meant to or not, his back takes are faster than Amazon Prime, and his guard, it's not defensive, it's weaponized. If you jump on him thinking ground and pound, the next frame is you getting triangled while your corner man screams in Portuguese. Sure, he's been knocked out before, sure, he gets dropped in fights like it's a trust exercise, but Oliveira lives in the fire. The dude has made a career out of being 90% dead and 100% dangerous. So, who wins? This is the classic clean composed killer versus wild violent chaos magician matchup. Topuria will want to pressure, pick Charles apart on the feet, and mix in that suffocating top game if he senses any instability. He's got the power, the polish, and the undefeated aura. But Charles is like a final boss you fight 3 times. You knock him down and then he comes back stronger, but now with glowing red eyes and the ability to teleport. You take him down? Cool, now he's wrapping your limbs like he's folding laundry. If Charles can survive the early storm, and that's a big if, he thrives in scrambles, chaos, and momentum swings. The man doesn't just finish fights, he steals souls. Official pick, Charles Oliveira. Call me crazy, call me emotional, call me someone who's been hurt by betting against Charles before, but I'm going du Bronx. I think Topuria lands big early, maybe even gets Charles to that uh-oh place. But Charles weathers it, drags him into some second-round anarchy, and pulls a rabbit and a rear-naked choke out of his hat. Give me Charles Oliveira via wild, magical, what-the-hell-just-happened submission somewhere in the middle rounds. Viva du Bronx, let chaos reign. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.